Hi, this is Mr. Shiv with Wholesome Learning, and this video is for all you 7th graders that want to learn how to understand and solve word problems better. Now, make sure you watch this video to the end. First things first, make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video to be part of our notification squad. So let's get to the word problem. Peaches are on sale at the farmer's market for $1.75 per pound, right? So clearly, if we see a per pound thing, we're automatically going to think variables, right? Because the amount of pounds you buy varies, right? You could buy 1 pound, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, and if you're really hungry, 10 pounds, right? So that signifies that, hey, this part is the variable part, okay? The next part, if Ida buys $8.75 worth of peaches, how many pounds of peaches did she buy? Okay. So I know I just read the problem, but what I want you guys to do, again, let P represent pounds of peaches and write your equation and tell me how many pounds of peaches that I bought. I want you guys to try this problem on your own. So pause the video, take your time, solve the problem. And if you're really having trouble, then you could stop and play the video. I'm going to break it down for you momentarily. All right, so get to it. All right, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to our channel to be part of our notification squad. You'll get notified every time we post a new video and you'll stay ahead in school. So let's get back to this problem. So our equation, right? We know that, first of all, every pound we buy, we're paying $1.75, right? And we're going to let P represent the pound of peaches, the pounds of peaches. So let's start it off, right? $1.75 times P. We're not going to write, we're not going to do times P, right? That's what you did, 1 year ago or 2 years ago. We're just going to put P right next to it. Remember, if you see a variable next to any coefficient, it means that they're multiplied to each other, right? So in words, this means $1.75 for every pound that you buy. And in this case, Ida bought $8.75 worth of peaches. Now, clearly, if something is being multiplied to our variable and we want to get the variable on its own, right? Let me rewrite the problem here. All we have to do is divide, right? Because if the opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to do, if you divide 175 by 175, it's going to cancel out. And remember, if you do one thing to one side of the equation, you must do it to the other side. So $8.75 divided by $1.75. Now, the only hard part is the math here, dividing decimals. Now, one thing that I always say at Wholesome Learning is no one likes to divide decimals. So let's not divide decimals. All we have to do is look at our divisor over here, right, and turn it into a whole number. What do? We move the decimal as many times as we need to make it a whole number. In this case, we move it to the right twice, right? So a lot of misconceptions here is that the kids automatically go to their dividend over here and make it a whole number, right? That could be very dangerous if, like, let's say if it was 0.875, right? You guys would move this to the right 3 times and this to the right twice. That wouldn't be correct because we have to make it agree. We have to make it agree with whatever we did to our divisor, right? So if we move the decimal to the right twice, again, this was 875, we must move this to the right twice. Again, this only depends on what we do to our divisor, right? So our divisor is our determiner, or the thing that determines what happens to our dividend, okay? So be careful with that. So I'm going to rewrite this. This became 175, and this became 875, right? Oh, let me rewrite that. Now I believe 175 goes into 875. Let's guess and check, right? Let's do 175 times 7. Let's see if that works. 7 times 5, 35. Carry the 3. 7 times 7 is 49. We would add 3, and that would make it 52. 7 times 1 is 7. Add 5, and that would give us 12. Clearly, we overshot, right? That happens all the time. I actually wanted to multiply it by 7 to show you guys that, hey, if you overshoot, don't get stressed out. Don't get lazy. Go to a lower number, right? So let's do 175 times 5. Let's try times 5. 5 times 5, 25, carry the 2. 5 times 7, 35, plus 2 is 37, right? Carry the 3. Look at that. Looks like we're going to get our number. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. Boom. See? As long as you stay patient and you don't get stressed out, we're always going to get our answer. So 175 goes into 875 5 times. And you could do this step right here. 875 minus 875 is 0. And we get an answer of 5. In this case, remember we use our terminology. The answer to a division problem is our quotient. So technically speaking, our quotient is 5. Okay, so Ida bought 5 pounds of peaches, right? So let's go back to here. P equals 5, right? Boom. We got our P, we got our answer. Okay, so this problem is very similar to our second problem down here. I'm going to leave this up to you guys to solve. It's has the very similar steps as problem 1. Try your best. If you're having a lot of trouble on doing the second problem, I want you guys to replay the video so you could see how I broke down problem number 1 again, and hopefully by then you could solve problem number 2. All right, so get to it. You guys can do it. You're smart. I believe in you. So yeah, have a great day. For those of you that are watching this video that aren't part of the Wholesome community, I want you guys to go to learnwholesomely.com. You could get all your questions answered. You can learn more about the program, and you could schedule your free evaluation. So that's very exciting. So go to learnwholesomely.com to get your information. All right. So everyone have a great day. I'll see you next time.